Right. Well, I was gonna try to get on like kind of like an hour-ish ago and got caught in some penguins for critical videos. I saw the one where he's getting sued by some couple guys since he showed video on one of his streams during a hurricane. But anyway, we're here. Probably just gonna work on a couple houses here. I don't have a whole lot of time today. I'm going out in a couple hours, so I am on vacation though, so I have no work for the next week. Ugh. Do I want to use... What was the last time I even used a white building? No way. I don't think we used... Oh, no, yeah, we did. We used one right there. And one right there. Couple. Wasn't a duplex grid. I'm gonna sneeze 1 second. Never mind. Maybe. Definitely. Possibly another. And I don't even want to see... Well, I actually changed the... It doesn't matter which way we can use their use on or vertical. It doesn't honestly matter. North south. Sorry, that needs... that needs... This needs... It has me all fucked up. Yeah, that's a nice roof. But granted, the caps are going to change, obviously, but I just wanted to get, like, the house, like, the actual format of it. Ooh. Sorry. I know that's probably the last thing anyone wants to hear. It's gross. I'm a very gross person. I'm like dying after that. Anyway. Oh, let's use the white windows, but yeah, like no. Which we gonna use? We use a carpet? Honestly, yeah, let's use a carpet for oh, why did the fucking the door selected, so it gave it the fucking that door. We're gonna have to change that. Makes sense. It was this one we're using, right? Yeah. Distant. Alright, and because this is gonna bother me. There, and then deselect it. Ba-bam. Whatever the bedrooms have are fine. We're just gonna change the trim on it so that it matches the rest. Flaws, it's gonna be changed because I'm honest about that. Then we'll have it keep the same carpet. This one? Yeah. I don't like the carpet in it. It's a pink color. What would go with pink? Maybe we'll leave it there. We can make it red. That works. I don't know why I said red like that. Yeah, we'll keep it that. Room anyway. Yeah. Although I have a back door. Bit of a window. Here. Another back. Or no, here, let's move it over one. And actually, I want to delete that window. Or no, if we're gonna do that, let's put the door right there. Make sure nothing is selected. And we need to choose the other one actually, because this needs a back facing. We can put it right there on the outside too. Other one. Up, 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 up. We probably only need a light switch in one of the rooms. That's why I'm going to put in the kitchen. And honestly, if we wanted to, what we could do is we can move the kitchen line down. And then convert this part to the kitchen. The only thing that actually needs to be the dining room is where the table is. So we were going to use, not that, but this one. So the table will go in the dining room, but the chairs can go outside the dining room. There's nothing spawns on the chair. Do things spawn on tables? I think they do. I don't know. I guess I just never really paid attention close enough, but I'm pretty sure things do, because I'm pretty sure you can find food on tables. I guess I figured that one out. Wall decoration. There's a 3 wide room, so it'd be easier to put a single photo. Right there. I don't know what would happen if I clicked on something. Would the wall turn into an object? I think the wall is an object, actually. We'll use a silver set. We're gonna put the fridge right there. And then this is something that Nicole told me to do with one of the other houses a while ago. And I did it for that house, but I haven't done it since. Just like a brick backdrop for where the stove goes. But we're gonna go a step further here and go to interior detail, or I'm sorry, not interior detail, we need regular detail. Just gonna type in detail. Walls detail. And we need to put it underneath whatever furniture layer. And then, yeah, we put like these little like white strips on either side. And then you take a stove right up in front with one of these right over it. And ba-bam. I do really like that. The brick backdrop is NycolePlayz idea, not mine. From a while ago, just remembered it. One of my fancy houses has it. I decided to replicate it. Because I actually do like that. It looks really nice. Alright, now we just need a sink. Oh, that should be the kitchen. Oh, thank you for the like. Heating and door. We're gonna use the brown set. I try not to use one that. Ooh, it's Ixio. Did you like that I didn't say arcade this time? Does that? Does that make you happy? I don't know. I feel awkward. There's so many houses that have that in like the actual base game. Like super separated furniture like that. I don't know. I just don't like it. I also don't really like my door positioning in this living room. It's making it super inconvenient to place a fucking couch. Although what we can do. You'll show me something in the next few days. What can I see now? I'd have to wait days for it. I never had this much room in my... Ah. Lame. Ah. Put a jukebox there. I get jiggy some tunes. Alright, where can we stick a tree? Right there? Oh, okay, right there would be perfect too, just because of the fact that it's... Okay, how about that? Yeah, we'll put that there. Wall decorations. I really like putting mirrors in houses. Good decoration for the walls. Okay. We do it. I don't know if we do it. Or do we just leave it blank? I think I'm just gonna leave it blank. I'm gonna do it. Put a door like right there. Which kind of sucks. That blocks the wardrobe opportunity. But it's fine. I think this place has enough storage spaces. I mean, I can always put it like right there, but it's just awkward. I don't know. Anywho. I think we could do better. Not give the kid like a shit bed with no headboard. Like my favorite kid room setup right there. I'm gonna be super lazy about these bedrooms because I just don't give two shits. Sorry if you came in these bedrooms looking for something substantial. But y'all aren't gonna find shit. Well, at least in the bedrooms. Everywhere else will probably be a... Last but not least, but the bathroom. Which is just gonna be a super lazy bathroom, as per... Yeah, we're gonna flip-flop. I didn't like where lights... I didn't put... And then now that I got this in my head, I need to place it, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Put trash can right there. And then... plant opportunity. Ginormous fucking plant in the bathroom. I didn't put it there. Actually, I did put it there. Bathroom, 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 bathroom. Alright, we're gonna put this cabinet right above that. And ba-bam. I never use these curtains. Alright, can we stop with this madness? Yeah, almost the entire house has curtains except for the kitchen. Okay, so we have already used the silver roof. We're just gonna use the blue roof for this. Roof cap. think it's under either. It's one of the last ones. Yeah. Just finding the right pieces for everything. Boom, house. What's up, Leo? Oh, that's just rude. That's their hometown. They take pride in it and you just wipe them out. Good job. Always a good feat. Why did Arcade come in here, say, I'll show you something in the next few days, and then leave? 4K. Goddamn. A White House. My naming doesn't make any sense anymore. Apparently I didn't crop it. Tools. World Ed. Cool. Fuck yeah. That's some good shit. I'm starting on my sleeve on my birthday. Okay, so a White House. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wait, no. I'm looking for something. I've purposely been naming these things like a blue house, a cool house indeed, a brown house, just so I can find it easy. Put it at the top of the list. Even though I know I'm going to come across it like a year or two from now and just be like, what the fuck is this? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's a White House? We'll bump it up a little. Keep it close to the road. I try not to have them like all be like in a straight line. Like some of them are back further, some of them are up a little bit closer. Driveways aren't done. They're still going to be laid out. And I'm proud of this place. There's a lot of extra like little bits and pieces to do here, but the cell's majority of the cell is done. It's still gonna be adjusted a bit, updated as I learn new things. But overall, I think there's enough POIs in here to keep people busy for a couple months. Possibly longer. The town offers a single hotel. Got a swimming pool though. And a very I guess there's two parking lots because you got that and it shares a little bit of the parking lot with. Oh, it doesn't. It only has this. Oh well. People can park off on the street somewhere in the woods. The tiling comes last, so if you're looking at this and you're like, hey, the grass looks kind of bare, it's not done. The tiling is the last thing I do. I kind of keep up with like the street lines and stuff, so I don't just get like overwhelmed with it, but for the most part, it's all done in one fell swoop once I'm done with the cell. Once I get all the buildings placed that I want, and then it moves into tile work. Anywho. Another house. Why don't we? What's 3? Ew. I'm going to look at the street real quick and see, what do we not have a whole lot of? Yellow. Yellow, for sure. Like we have, that's not a yellow house. We only have that yellow house. That's the only yellow house on the street. Also pink. And we can squeeze another blue in there too. Okay. Damn. I was gonna smoke before I went into my tattoo appointment on Wednesday. But I just looked it up and it says not to do that because apparently it has blood thinning properties. But they also tell you not to drink beforehand too, and I was drunk when I got my last tattoo. Like, granted, my last tattoo was an outline compared to this. Well, this one's kind of like a mixture of outlines and real bold. I just, I gotta see the design before I do anything. Because Buddy's already like, I want to start it too. Like, can I see what you're putting on me first? Because if I don't agree with it, we're not doing it. We're gonna cut it right there. I like his line work. His line work is good. It's just like, like let me see what you're putting on my skin first. I mean, I sent him like a reference, but obviously, you know, references change. Some artists do things a little bit differently. And this dude, oh my god, he texts like a fucking doormat. I didn't hear from this guy for like, god, 2 weeks, but I mean, I know he was working on the design and shit for it, but... Well, he texted me like last week asking my availability. I know I'm talking to nobody right now. I'm just rambling. I talk to myself a lot. It's because I used to do a bunch of recordings and edit that. So it's just like habit for me to sit here and just talk, regardless if I have an audience to listen. But all my videos are backed up to watch for later. So anyone who might just happen across this won't just be sitting in pure fucking silence. Also, I'm very chatty, which is a good thing because I'm going out tonight. So I'm just saying that because I'm kind of excited. I haven't gone out in a hot minute. Been a hermit, a turtle. What's this house called? Oh god, this is. I hate working with yellow houses. Everything I do, I feel like I'm doing it wrong, but it's cool. We'll figure this out together. Oh, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs! There's only so many house shapes you can use. Like, you're always trying to think of, like, I'm always trying to think of, like, different designs and, like... But, like, after a while, you start running into, like... You can only do so much, you know? If my stupid thing will stop lagging. Because I'm not on... Wait, no, not World Ed. Because World Ed corrupts whenever I try to turn on hardware acceleration. But you make so many houses, they all just end up the same shape. But I'm going to look at some of my old ones and just kind of see what I want to do with the roof. I do kind of like that north-facing slant, because you don't have to worry about putting detail on that front side so it doesn't look wonky. This house I'm indifferent on. I actually kind of hate it, but it's just there. It would have been better if I would have rotated it 90 degrees and had the long way facing the street and not the short end. But it's okay. I'm genuinely curious. I gotta look at this. Holy fuck. No wonder why it's... Oh, no, it's a 2-bedroom. God damn. Oh, this is when I was making my compact houses. Although this one's not very compact. I have better compact houses. Like, if you really want to see compact... Not here. It's actually a couple streets up, like, north. This one right here. I was proud of how compact I made this. And dude, it's like literally takes up like no room. So that's the entire house. It's a 1-bedroom. There's the living room, bathroom, dining room, kitchen, bedroom. Compact. I'm gonna go grab my Mountain Dew. Sorry. Swallowed the wrong way and it was kind of spicy for my Zen. So we will put that there with a bathroom. There is a 3rd bedroom in this one. Some of them only have 2. And I don't give a whole lot of bedrooms like that. I'm going to put a closet right here. And it'll fit in the back of the dining room. So the dining room is going to be like everything except for like this part right here. Yeah, perfect. And then what we'll do, of course, is get rid of all of these. Oh, shit. Is that an interior? Yeah, why am I using that as interior? Oh, because of the stove and that. Okay, that makes sense. There, just like that, it reopens the entire living room section. Keep it on par, so the living room will include, but not limited to. Oh, God. Nah, we're gonna use that. I actually really hate that floor. I dig it. The bedrooms can stay the same. Oh god, why is he using the white? I'm gonna use the red with the red frame. Actually, we're gonna move this up to there. Nah, I'm gonna move it down to here. No, we're gonna... There's no good spot for this fucking door. All furniture 3. Okay, so that is the one without the corner. Not the one with the corner. There. I don't know what I'm going for here. I'm just kind of building something. This, yeah, that's nasty. This is how all good buildings are built, right? Use brown. This. Then a dormer to the south one. Oh, nice. it? No. I don't know, it's like the first time I've tried this with a roof. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. I think the yellow cast would be better for it just because it adds some contrast rather than it just being completely brick. Or it's just too much going on right there. Alright, well, you know what? We'll just continue the way that we've been doing. And if something comes up that I absolutely. I don't like the window beat, to be honest with you. Actually, I'm gonna not put one of these. Alright, no, that one will actually have a second. Think of this there, like, I'm building a house, I don't know how I feel. I'm indifferent. Looks a little better with the windows. I don't know. It's like the weird brick mixture that I decided to do. Oh well. We progress. We'll use this. Right over the window. Be annoying about it. There. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna flip flop. Bed fits more in there. We're gonna use brown. Dresser. We'll put the light switches in, otherwise I'm gonna forget to. Kitchen does not need one. We just need to put one in the dining room and it'll work. It's okay, that's too far. Oh, bam. Light switches. Oh, wait, oh shit. You know what I forgot to do? Put a door for the closet. Otherwise, the closet's just gonna be sitting there as like a vacant room. Sledgehammer your way in. We don't want that. I did not think about this. Oh, dilemma. Okay, so the furniture's gonna have to go kind of weird here. Seating indoor, we're just gonna use the white couch and we're gonna put it right next to the front door. I don't like doing that, but it's gotta happen because in order for us to be able to put any type of table in and keep it separated from the kitchen, have like kind of a walkway. The stairs are gonna have to go in the living room. What's up, Jack? The residents of Evil West Point are attacking. Is everyone in West Point right now? I feel like everyone's in West Point. West Point's a very popular place. Love West Point. One of my favorite towns. I see painting opportunity. Or are you just commenting on Leo's comment? Oh, the resident of West Point. The resident evil West Point. I get it. Okay. Rosewood for life. I'm Riverside. That's always my starting location. More so in 41 than I was in 42. 42, I've been kind of just spawning somewhere random and usually going to Muldra like pretty quickly. I just like it because that rich neighborhood, if you get like a survivor house in it, ooh, nutty. And we're gonna use this like kind of dull brown one. Well, for sure. Actually, normally what I do whenever I make a run, I'll start off in Riverside, but I'll also have like a base in Rosewood as well. I have both cities usually around the same time. I always try to work my way over to the prison, or at least in 41. 42's prison's garbage. It's not worth looting. I haven't played since they beefed the shotguns, or at least fixed the stupid ghost bullets with it. So, I don't know. Maybe shotguns are better now. I doubt it, but it's like after they kind of nerfed them, it just completely destroyed the use for shotguns. Can't go a house without some form of mirror. Granted, what they had before was definitely OP as shit. Like, I will agree that the shotgun definitely needed some form of nerfing. Because I was like slaughtering like 1,000 thick helicopter horde up by the Crossroads Mall relatively easily. However, they nerfed it too much. Like, there's no spread on it. Half the time your bullets don't land. Does that work across rooms like that? I guess so. Cool. Got to go. Well, thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is for you. Be safe. And take care of yourself. I'll see you later. This is mainly just a building stream. Because I need a lot of houses. Okay, it's furnished. Not very detailed, but I mean, whatever. There's like so many fucking houses. A very weird house. A very weird house. It is a weird house. But it's my weird house. Anyway. I will cram this where putting the other houses. Look how tiny it is. Two or three more houses should be able to fill the rest of this in. I think we're gonna do a pink and a blue house. All sorts of colors going down this road. But it still sticks true to my other houses where every single house has been individually touched. So every house you go into will be a different experience, a different layout. Okay, maybe some of them won't be very similar, but you can only do so many different layouts. But you'll never see the same... Okay, you'll see some of the same things twice. Some aspects, but not everything in the house will be the same. Up to Jimmy. I still gotta finish the lawn for this. I feel like once I get all that shit in, it'll look a lot better. Although I kind of want to put the interior of this wall to the same that this is, like this type of material, not the brick. But honestly, I just don't feel like fucking with it. It's fine the way it is. Okay, 1 second. That's gonna bother me if we don't fix that. What's up? How are you doing? See, we're gonna beef it just a little bit. Give us some room so we can put the trim in. I don't know why where the trim went. Disappeared. Ba-bam. Building crop to minimum. See if we need to move it. Nope. Put it right back where it needs to go. Nice. Alright. So all we have left is like, what, 3 houses over here. Furnish the rest of these. Not sure if I'm going to do anything with this. I don't think I'm going to. Might either probably put some homes up in here. And then maybe like some smaller businesses up in here. Daddy Dirky Dirk. Look him up on YouTube. He has like how to get started. Everything though, most of the things that you'll do is self-learning. There's not a whole lot of information on starting maps for this game. Like, you'll probably start making something and then completely fucking rearrange it. Like when I first started this, like this isn't even like the way that my map even looked. It was a lot more boxy and a lot smaller. It was only supposed to be like 2 cells in total, I think, and then it'll being, well, it'll be expanded into 6 different cells. But it'll all come like from experience, like just doing it yourself, like, and just learning how to do it and making something and redoing it. But Daddy Durky Dirk will at least get you started on how to actually get going with it. And some other stuff that he'll cover is like stuff that you like need to know in order to actually get a functional map out there. I just wish that like when I finish this, I could just wipe my memory of the entire project just so I can experience it as a freshie. Yeah, you probably heard of Daddy Durky Dirk if you're familiar with Project Zomboid mods. He does Durky Dirk, is it Durky's Tiles or something like that, and then a bunch of different towns or like maps and shit, embedded maps. And I believe Daddy Durky Dirk actually was helping out with the Indie Stone too. On some map work and projects and shit. Yeah, I love Daddy Durky Dirk. He's a great modder. Okay, I did finish some lines there. Sometimes like when you zoom out, those dash line or the slanted lines don't show up. A new building? What was my blue one? Is it 6? Oh, that was green. Oh, well, we can start with this and just change the exterior walls. These are just quick pre-made templates I made one day. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this, but we're gonna give it a hall. Duplicate that, and then or like a foyer. Which will just fall under the hall category. Two, 4, 5. None of this is permanent right now. I'm just kind of thinking how I want to do things. So we're gonna duplicate this, but we're gonna give it no flooring. Okay, my original design didn't pan out. We need to expand the living room outward. By like one will do. You cannot create basements with the official tools just yet. There is a modded or like a unofficial tools that you can use. But you can, if you want to put like perma basements in, I would just create like a little, like let's say, got like a staircase here or something like that, and then like let's say I want to do like an outside staircase, I would just do like a 4 or like a 5 wide room that's separate and just leave it blank until they release the actual update for the modding tools. They haven't done that yet, so that's why. Let's see. Oh, that's gonna be kind of a wonky bedroom. There. Now again, the actual layout's not official. Or not what it's going to be. Well, when this is actually done, that wall's going to be gone, and it's just going to be one room. So when you walk in here, you're just walking into the kitchen with the dining room at the bottom of it. It's just one massive room. Where's it? And have a better thing for that bottom part. I actually want to try. But it's going to require us to go and do it manually. Otherwise, it's going to put another tile right over that, and I don't want that. So, as placeholder, we will just use the same that we're using. Not going to be the final. So this will actually need to be... That's the bigger one. Remove that down here. Probably. Unless if they have like a separate thing where they're getting their financials from. Like YouTube or something. There's probably other caps for that. Oh, there are. Okay. Sure. Ooh, no trim. A 3 or 5? 6? 7? 8's the lighter one. 9 is neither, so it's probably going to be this. Oh, yeah, right. Although we need... Put it over the caps layer. The biggest struggle is always just trying to figure out what you're doing with the goddamn roofs and the exterior. What's up, Richard? Oh, just creating some extra houses. Not sure I'm liking where this house is going, but we move on. However, finally got my start date for my sleeve that I'm getting. And ironically, the guy wants to start my sleeve on my birthday, so there's that. Pretty cool. Didn't hear from him for like weeks, and I was like, I kind of want to get the start on my vacation. Like, it doesn't matter if you're like not done with the upper part, at least have like the wrist done, the hand and shit, so I can get that healed up or whatever before I start work again. A lot of mapping streams will be happening this week, though. I am on vacation finally. Oh, you know what? We actually need to put this on roof 2 if I can actually fucking speak. Oh yeah, needed it. It's been 6 months since my last one. Get 2 vacations a year, unfortunately, and I don't think it goes up by tenure. Does your increased chance of getting fired does. Ooh, I like this. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't know if I fully like it, but I don't hate it. Just, I feel like it's missing something. Here, I'm gonna hit Control R so it stops fucking spazzing out. I usually like to overlay this on top of brick, not vinyl siding. But it could potentially add that zest we're looking for. Now, what if we just did it on the brick in the... No. I think the brick's got... Ooh. I do not like that. We are not using the right trim. There's two different ones. There's this one, and then there's... Well, I guess neither include the fucking... So, like, this one here also includes this one that comes with the corner. Apparently, this one does not have a corner on either of them. I'm just going to use that anyway. You can just add a corner. It works all the same. Thanks for the third and fourth like. I'm going to go with the flow with this house and just keep it and then look at it later and decide whether or not I just want to fucking trash the bitch. I like it. I'm sorry. I'm starting to grow. It's starting to grow on me. So we move on. So one thing I do want to do, we're going to put a little opening right there. The living room is going to have the Sunstar Motel. The yellow wall that's in there. This one right here. Because if we go to the Sunstar in our tile, they have these. Well, speaking of which, I do want to do one little thing here. Actually, before we do anything, I'm going to figure out what we're going to be using. That's not sure I agree with the staircase choice, though. Stairs. We use the fancy one. Put this on the floor tile. If we type in rail, there's this really nice railing. Although it's going to give me fucking problems. Bet your ass. It's fine. We're gonna use the black railing. It'll look just the same. Oh, I want this one. Bam. And there's probably me, yep, a discrepancy there. You just take this little piece here and then you put it right over that. And then ba-bam. And what's really cool about these style of houses too is that you can stand right here with a shotgun or like any type of gun, like a pistol or something, and shoot zombies as they're coming up the staircase. I love that fact. It's one of my favorite things to do at these houses. That's why I build a lot of them. And when I say I build a lot of them, I build a fuck ton of them. Well, at least I try to. Anyhow, I make a 2-story house. I just haven't had a format for one, and so that's what I made this house for. I just like it because the home's like super defendable for the second floor, and then you can just have like a rope down somewhere in one of these windows that are going to be placed alongside the other rooms here. Anywho, okay, so the foyer up here needs to match the same wall style as that other one. No. There's things you can... There's like some things that you'll mess around with code-wise, but that's only if you're using certain things and to like... Daddy Durky Dirk will explain that stuff. I've never actually touched it in the amount of time that I've worked on this entire thing. I've never touched any coding. But he'll explain how to do it if you need to know how to do it. I just never ran into the issue to actually code anything. Just think of The Sims. It's very similar. The bathroom's not going to have a window. So that will work. Oh, no. Actually, I'm going to put 2 of those there, and then we're going to put a door. Right there. Oh, no, we want door frame. We don't want any door. That's what... We don't need it. I'm just going to use my favorite kitchen set. And then we need to make sure we have grime on every floor. Except for that one. We'll hand place the grime on the upper level. grime just makes the house feel like really lived in. Speaking of which, the living room floor carpet, I want to change that just so it matches better. And then right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to floor grime. Fuck. Okay. If you ever do that, just that fixes. Bam. Just make it super fucking dirty. A blue house that IDK about, I don't know. Something random. All my house names are stupid as fuck. Anywho. Put like a random window. Corner. Fine. We'll live. Alright, I need a toilet. You know what? This is going to be one of those fucking boring bathrooms with nothing. You're just going to walk in there and be disappointed. Oh, and for once I'm going to match the fucking walls with the fucking couches. Oh, and just to add insult to injury, there's no TV in this house either, or any type of like substantial storage space. So like, it's just gonna be one of those houses you're gonna walk into and come out completely empty-handed. Maybe with a few books. Oh, this room is too big. Fucking, I can't even do that. Okay, there might... I was like, oh, we can just put a piano. That'll take up a lot of space. Or you know what? We'll come here for my booze. Wait, no, we can do that. Here's a white table, honestly. Oh, speaking of which, I need to change the flooring in both the dining room and the kitchen so they match. Otherwise, it just looks stupid. about this? Move that over there. We're gonna move the bookshelf over there. Deselect the bookshelf. Go into this. We're gonna put a table. Okay, no, we're not gonna put a table anywhere. Why is it the most complicated fucking... Put a fucking jukebox, I guess. The dumbest looking living room I think I've ever fucking made. Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's gonna have a TV. I can't do it. And I'm not putting the fucking couch there either. And I actually hate this entire fucking setup. It's gonna get a fucking pool table is what it's gonna get. I think a pool table's pretty fucking dope. Dude, I hate large living rooms, to be totally honest with you. They're like the worst things to fill. You just don't know what to fucking fill it with. I'm sitting here in a loop, just like putting things down, deleting it, putting more things down, deleting it. Yeah, but the plants I like to kind of stick in certain areas. This was more of just like a what to fill it with type of deal than decorations. Still gotta look like a living room. Oh, wait. Control. Pop up. Painting opportunity. Oh God. Put the light switch there, I guess. I don't know, it's already sitting on carpet. I don't like putting rugs on carpet. It just looks kind of weird. I put the rug out here over hardwood. Honestly, I could have put it underneath the table too, but I've already done that quite a few times. A little flower on there. Nice. I think it looks fine. Upstairs. This one is easy. We can just put like a storage. Oh, there's no door. Like door inbound. Well, that's actually not a bad thing. Think about it this way: when you actually do try out the map, that first part will be kind of like a mystery to you. Mysteries are cool. Right there. And then I totally forgot that we are gonna need it. Put it right there. Be fine. Dude, why is it I can't ever be invited out anywhere without having to go stop like a million places for this? Oh yeah, no, they definitely won't have that. Don't ask me to go to Mern's either. It's only because this dude has an issue with paying me back. And he still owes me for this concert ticket. Oh, no purchases. Sorry, dude. Why I didn't want to lend him that to begin with.